Hey, this is Lord Netsu here, and today we're gonna be doing part 3 to What If Kurama raised Naruto, and last we left off, Naruto beat Neji pretty easily, actually, and yeah, pretty much everyone except Kakashi were like, how the heck did he do that? And yeah, at this point, and yeah, pretty much, once once we get to Shippuden, Kurama will have a certain type of jutsu ready for it to be used. And yeah, pretty much, we're just gonna, pretty much everything else goes the same. And remember, he is a fox summoning, so yeah. So, yeah, pretty much when the attack happens, Naruto just goes over to, just goes after Girl and Sasuke, and yeah, everything that happens up until he gets to Girl happens. Yeah, he pretty much just saves Shortcut and Naruto and Sasuke for, or just to save them. And yeah, then he faces off against Gorillas have shrunken form. Sorry if you hear any barking in the background. And yeah, basically, Naruto is just fighting Chicago, goes into full Chicago, and yeah, Naruto's like, just gets, yeah, pretty much just like, alright, I'm gonna have to do this. And he does the summoning for the second biggest fox in the world. I don't have a name for them yet, so yeah. And yeah, the fox was like, what is it, master? And he's like, help me fight Chicago. And he's like, of course. And yeah, pretty much. Then it would go to canon from there. And yeah, Furusen will still die. Yes. Yeah, pretty much. The elders would ask Jiraiya to become the Hokage, but Jiraiya would say no and suggest Tsunade. So, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Naruto goes off to find Tsunade as well, just on his own. Since he is a direct descendant of Hagurama, also Hashirama, he is technically, Tsunade is his aunt or grandmother. I would say aunt. So yeah, he would just be searching for her. And yeah, pretty much gonna skip 2 weeks, and yeah, he finally finds her. And yeah, Jiraiya is having a hard time finding Tsunade, and yeah. And yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Basically, Naruto just. Yeah, and pretty much when we get to the second week, pretty much Naruto just finds Tsunade, and yeah. He just walks into the bar and just sits down at their table. Yeah. Yeah, he knows. He's heard of Tsunade, or I can't say her name correctly, so I'm just gonna say Tsunade's assistant. He's heard of her. So yeah, shoot. And then Naruto like, we'll just look at them carefully. And yeah. Yeah, and yeah, pretty much. So now I would just be like, what's that kid doing here? And yeah. Yeah, and Naruto would just be like, yeah, would just be in look, yeah. Actually, no, Naruto would be tall enough to seem like an old, to seem like a young man. And yeah. Remember, he was 14 at this point, so yeah. Actually, no, he's 12 or 13. I'll say 13. So yeah, pretty much, like, what are you doing here? Who are you and what are you doing here? And yeah, like, I am Naruto Uzumaki. And yeah, pretty much, like, yeah, she's like, earlier, that kid from that, from the leave, like, oh, I guess you heard of me. At least it's only this quicker. Would you, I just have one quick question. I'll leave you alone if you answer me. Yeah, she'll be like, alright, and yeah, you're like, would you ever become Hokage? And she'll be like, heck no. And she was working the Hokage, and Naruto would just stand up from his seat like, I see. We'll have a great day, and yeah. Yeah, pretty much. So now I would actually look at Naruto, and yeah, she would actually see a tear going down his face. Because yeah, his dad and his grandpa were Hokage. And another grandpa like figure with a Hokage and died. So yeah, he is gonna be sad about that. And yeah. Yeah, and yeah. Basically just and yeah, basically Naruto just stays in that place for a week. And yeah. Then Jiraiya gets there and tries to ask Tsunade the same question. Well, just told her that she's just asked her to come Hokage, and yeah, she would say no again. Pretty much to a different person this time. And yeah, pretty much when the Orochimaru thing happened, Naruto would just pop in and yeah, just be like, and yeah, pretty much for Tsunade could get hit by Kabuto, Naruto would just pop in and just grab Kabuto by his neck and be like, you will not hurt her. And pretty much having Kurama's eyes right now. Well, Kiwi's eyes, and yeah. And pretty much crushing his throat. And yeah, pretty much Kabuto was trying everything at his part to get Naruto to let him go, but he can't. Yeah, then Naruto just makes his head pop off. Like, yeah, it was so much strength that, actually, no, he just made his neck just punch his bones in his neck just break in half, which killed him instantly. Well, actually, slowly killed him. And he couldn't heal this. So, yeah. So Naruto's like, "You will not hurt Tsunade." Even if I would have to sacrifice myself, I would do it. Especially no idiotic fool will touch Tsunade. Yeah, Tsunade would just be surprised by this kid. Yeah, and then Naruto would just look up and see Orochimaru, and yeah, you just be like, yeah, pretty much bloodlust would just immediately pop out of Naruto. And yeah, he just be like, "Mm." And yeah, Naruto would just get into a stance, the fox stance, and just pretty much lunge at Orochimaru and just slash down. But Orochimaru would get away. But before he could actually no. Orochimaru saw Naruto as a threat, so he tried to kill him. First, he started pretty much just stabbed him near the heart. Naruto just fell down towards Tsunade. Yeah, pretty much the same thing happens. Kurama is actually trying his best to heal Naruto. And yes, Tsunade's also doing it. And then, yeah, and Naruto just like, yeah, he slowly opens his eyes and sees Nai above him. Just with puffy eyes. And he'll just give a smile like, "You're crying for me?" It's kind of funny. And he'll pass out again. And yet, she would actually become Hokage now. So yeah, she would go back. And yeah, she would heal everybody that got hurt. And yeah, she becomes Hokage. And yeah, Jiraiya tells Naruto about there's no Hokage, and yeah, Naruto's like, "Oh, okay." And yeah, he's like, "Hey Jiraiya, just tells Lacey and I that I will be in a sacred place for 2 to 3 years." And yeah, Jiraiya like, okay. And yeah, then Jiraiya would just, yeah, actually no, Naruto's like, "Alright, thank you for telling me that intel, but I'm not going with you." And yeah, Jiraiya like, "Where are you gonna go then?" It's like, "You'll find out if you actually see me fast enough." And yeah, pretty much Naruto would just playfully go to Tsunade. And Naruto like, "Tsunade, where's Tsunade? I'm gonna be gone for 2 or 3 years because of the toxic." And she's like, and yeah, she's like, "Alright, just make sure you say it's like, I will." And yeah, pretty much she would just teleport again. And be at his house and just be grabbing everything he needed. And yeah, Kurama like, are you sure about this, Naruto? Like, yeah. After all, warning your your species sage mode would be good. And Kurama like, yeah, that's a good idea. And yeah, Naruto would just do the reverse summoning, and yeah, we're gonna skip 3 years. Yeah, Naruto just goes back to his house. Just does the reverse summoning again, and he's back in his house. And yeah, he switched Sage mode. And he's mastered it to where he can activate it while he's running. So yeah, pretty much everything will go to canon up until the pain arc. Because yeah, the Fox Sage mode is pretty much has the Toad Sage mode. It also has the Toad Sage mode abilities, and it also has something that increases your speed, strength, and senses by tenfold. So yeah, then when the pain arc happens, oh yeah, and remember, and yeah, when pain comes, Naruto's like, he pretty much just, before pain could do anything, Naruto would just grab pain, this version of pain, and just destroy it by just making a humongous Rasengan and yet pretty much killing all the pain at once. Yeah, I gotta say for this plot coming in, all the pains were there at once. So yeah, all of them were killed at once. And yeah, and he senses where Naruto is, and he just teleports there. And yeah, pretty much the paper release girl is on the planet. And yeah, pretty much Naruto just was talking no jutsu to Naruto, and yeah. Yeah, pretty much Nagato and the girl just go to a place where no one will find them. And live the life of their eyes here. And yeah, then we're gonna get to the fourth Great Ninja War, and it happened the same. Except when everybody, yeah, Naruto's pretty much at the third year. Naruto's between that time skip. In that time skip, Naruto's pretty much forced the gate open. And yeah, me and Toa still do the same thing. Yeah, but Naruto is yo. And yeah. And they're like, what's going on? And yeah, Naruto would just tell him. And they're like, oh, cool. Okay. And yeah. Crowd like, and Naruto. And yeah, then Naruto would just disappear. And yeah. Crowd like, hey, Naruto. Boss, fist bump. Like, sure. And they would just fist bump. And yeah. Now Naruto has KCM too. And pretty much the fourth Great Ninja War goes all the same. Then pretty much while being resurrected, yeah, that part still goes the same up until Naruto will met Kurama. And then, yeah, Kurama can see that Naruto is actually a descendant of him. And just give him more power than Sasuke. Actually, no, Naruto would still have some of the 66 powers. So yeah, I would just give him the same amount as he did in the original. So yeah, everything will go to canon. Except Naruto is far more powerful, so it would get done faster. And yeah, and basically Danzo is killed, remember? And yeah, Naruto never wanted to become a Hokage, so yeah. And yeah, and after the Kaguya fight, yeah, Kurama is finally, pretty much the final fight happens, Naruto's arm, except Naruto just easily beats up Sasuke. And yeah, Sasuke finally gets it through his head that Naruto is his friend. And yeah, that happens. But everyone hates him now, for some reason. So yeah. And the great deity just, Naruto's like, I kind of wish I was in another, that I had a new life, and then a portal would just open up, and Naruto and Kurama just like, huh? And yeah, it would just show a different type of world, and Naruto like, yeah, why not? And yeah, this is pretty much 2 years before Gon would have went to the Hunter's extent. So yeah, this is also in Hunter X Hunter, and yeah, in those 2 years, basically, yeah, I'm gonna tell you his Ned now. 2 years later, when Gon is 12, and he is 17. So yeah, in Naruto, Nen is a transmuter and a manipulator. So yeah. And where, yeah, and this ends off where Naruto just starts going to the hen. And yeah, pretty much, yeah, Naruto's gotten knowledge of, yeah, and before he was put into the Hunter X Hunter world, he was given knowledge of hunters and Nen. So yeah, he is powerful. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna end it off. Anyway, if you like this, subscribe and comment for more. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.